Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. You asked for a sign or message, here it is. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. So we have pile 1 with purple. We have pile 2 with cherry. And we have pile 3 with pink. Okay, that is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find the timestamps. And I will see you guys in your separate reading. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. So you asked for a sign or message. We're going to find out what that is, and you felt drawn to the purple. And it seems like something is opening up here. See how beautifully the light is coming in here. Yeah, let's see what it says here behind the tape. And we have developmental clarity. Developmental clarity, yeah, some light is coming in here. So let's keep it up here. And let's start to look at some more cards. And we're going to start with these small ones. We have a chakra card here. And we have third eye chakra, destiny. Follow your instincts, they lead to the truth. Okay. You know, purple indigo color is also kind of the color of the third eye. Mental clarity. Third eye also has to do with the mind and our thoughts. So what else do we have? We have fire with passion. And it says renewal process essential to spiritual growth. Hot emotions and sexual desire. Okay, so something is definitely going on here with fire and passion and renewal process essential to spiritual growth. Something is going on that is essential for your spiritual growth. But there will be clarity coming here, and I feel like this reading is going to give you certain confirmations and reassurance that everything is fine. Yeah, everything is fine, but something is definitely hot here, and I would say like kind of intense in one sense. Hot emotions. Yeah, I can definitely sense some hot emotions and some, I don't know, disturbing thoughts or like a lot of thoughts. So let's see here what's going on. We have the 7th house. So yeah, the house of relationships. And it says profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partners. So maybe it is in this area. Where can we fit this card? I think, yeah, it always becomes like a little bit of a puzzle. So let's just put it here. We also have Aries. So Aries, and Aries is a fire sign. And yeah, very fiery sign actually, Aries. Very authorical energy. So the 7th house, passion. You're dealing with something right now maybe that it has to do with your 7th house. It has to do with some kind of relationship maybe in your life. And this is bringing up some hot emotions. Yeah, it's bringing up some hot emotions. And some intense thoughts and maybe even some confusion, but I feel like there's no reason for you to be confused. Yes, there is some obstacle that needs to be overcome. Let's do more cards. It's a little bit confusing. Yeah, it is third eye, you know, it's all about confusion. When the third eye is closed, it causes confusion. It causes headaches even. So maybe you have problems with headaches, causes a hard time sleeping, hard time finding solutions, seeing how it's going to solve, having a hard time tapping into your intuition. and understanding what's going on. So let's see here. We still really don't know what it is, but there's definitely some confusion and some hot emotions here clearing. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's. Such freedom. So clearing. It's trusting more. It's kind of like focusing more. There is definitely a situation going on in your life. It could be in some kind of relationship. It could be like hot. It could be like maybe you have hot emotions for somebody and there's a lot of passion in this relationship, but there's also something like imbalanced or unsolved, or something is going on in the relationship in itself that just doesn't feel completely balanced. And I feel like rather than kind of focusing on the relationship in itself, it feels like that is going to solve. The more you kind of let it go, kind of wanting to fix it and kind of focusing more on clearing out your own energy, dealing with your own emotions, and, you know, shift from mine to God's, kind of leaving it more in the hands of the process, the hands of God, and just let it unfold. Because with Aries here and with the fire here could really be egos clashing, or like almost like too much passion and too much heat. So kind of feels like that needs to calm down a little bit, and then just let it unfold. Let's see what else we have. Earth, home. So for some of you, there is a relationship here that's really your home, you know, somebody that you're meant to be with. Yeah, it's like this is a soulmate. Yeah, this is a soulmate. You know, we have 14 here. That's the major arcana number, you know, temperance card has number 14. So yeah, there's some relationship here that's like, it worries you maybe a little bit. But you know, we have destiny here. It's in your destiny to be with this person. But rather than, once again, it's like kind of like, don't stress it, you know? You don't have to stress it. You won't lose this person. And if you will maybe lose this person if you're like, mine, you know? And if you're stressing this, and then you might lose this person, or this relationship will be more difficult to handle. But if you kind of just let it be, because with Aries sign here, you know, Aries is a very powerful energy, you know. Aries people, my sister is an Aries. I absolutely adore her Aries energy. So she's very confident, and she's very like very confident and very strong, you know. They take a lot of space in a very nice way, actually. So it could be like, this is not this relationship or this person, even you, it's like you can't control it. It's like, it's fire, you know. You don't try to control the fire. It's kind of like trying to control the fire will suffocate the fire. Suffocating the fire is like, yeah, it's in the fire's nature to be wild. So this is like a wild there's some kind of, this is kind of like a different type of relationship. It needs space to breathe. With the 7th house here, it seems to be a very important relationship, a committed, you know. The 7th house is the house of Libra. So yeah, maybe one of you is an air sign and one of you is a fire sign. That could definitely be here. So because the 7th house is connected to Venus and Libra. So yeah, but it could be any other air sign as well. Aquarius or Gemini, and also fire sign could be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. It doesn't have to be, of course, but yeah, it could be. So yeah, committed relationships is the 7th house. So this is an important relationship. Seems to be an important relationship. If it's not a relationship, 7th house can also talk about personal, like colleagues or business relationships. So it could be something going on with that too. Like, you don't want to stress it because it's meant to be, but you have to let it unfold, because there is there is both of you are very like strong and independent. Maybe your person is definitely very strong and independent. They don't like being suffocated. Nobody likes being suffocated. But this is, home here. It's a part of your journey. This person, this collaboration maybe, or this relationship is a part of your journey. So like, it's your destiny. Follow your instincts. They lead to the truth. You already know this maybe. You already know that you belong with this person. But there could be like a lot of confusion because there is maybe certain patterns and fears and emotional wounds that comes in the way. You have your baggage from past relationships. This person has their baggage from past relationships and things like this. And this is where it's very important to not let the past baggage you know what we do. If we have past baggage, we project those fears and unhealed emotional wounds and maybe even traumas into the new relationship or into this relationship. So it's very important that you don't do that. Take responsibility for your own emotions and feelings, and don't expect somebody else to fulfill them for you. And on the opposite side, also, let the other person take responsibility for what they are doing by kind of like taking yourself out of the equation. So it's kind of like, just let this relationship breathe. Just let this relationship breathe a little bit and just let it calm down. I feel no worry here. I think like if this doesn't resonate with you, if you're still listening to this reading, you just check out one of the other readings. And sometimes it's just like that, sometimes the reading is just not for you. So it's just like that. It's impossible, it's 3 piles and there's like 20,000-30,000 people listening. So anyways, but if this resonates with you, I feel like you don't have to worry about this relationship. The more you worry, actually, the more you push this person away, and give it time to breathe. And if you do that, it's going to clear up, because there's a lot of fog, and you're also going to give the other person some kind of, if you give the person like a little bit of more space to breathe, they will also kind of come to you, because it will clear up for them what they feel. So it will be clearer for them, because if we're always like wanting something from somebody, or we always want to take the relationship to the next step, we push the person away, and they have no room to actually feel what they are feeling, because they're always dealing with our feelings, kind of. So anyways, let's do more cards here. Nature. So for you, I feel like it's like time to look how beautiful you are. Time kind of to focus more on yourself with nature here. And look how grounded you are here. Look at the streams of water. Look at this. 2 become 1. Once again. So once again, this confirmation that you and this person belong together. Look at this. 2 streams become 1 stream. But you are here in the middle. Maybe you are the one who are uniting the 2 of you. So if this is a divine counterpart, twin flame soulmate story, especially twin flame, but it doesn't really matter. You will be the one, your transformation will be the one who kind of makes it happen. But sometimes we think it's just the one twin doing the work, but it's not like that, because the other one is holding space. But let's not go into that. But there's a lot, your love life has a lot to do with you. Actually, not so much about the other person. The more you focus on yourself and the better you feel, the one that is supposed to be with you will be with you. It's in your destiny. So you just have to focus on yourself. And it seems to be a time now where it's really important for you kind of to detach a little bit, and clear out your energy, and like kind of return home to your own energy, to your own sacredness. And the passion is still there, but it feels like sometimes the fire can be a little bit too intense. When passion becomes more clinging and wanting and longing, and this and this and this, it becomes a like unbalanced and unhealthy relationship. So be sure like not to fall into those traps, because that will make the relationship shaky, and it feels like that's so unnecessary, because it's a beautiful, very, I feel like loyal. I don't know if this person is very loyal to you, but it feels very safe, it feels like a very safe relationship. And if this doesn't resonate with you all, like if this is not the person that you were with now, then the person is not this person. So then this reading is just telling you that this is the one that you're supposed to be with, this type of person, and this type of person will come. So it could be releasing some kind of imbalanced relationship, clearing out, focusing on yourself to be able to open up the space for the one that you're actually supposed to be with to come into your life. Improving health. Yeah, it's all about focusing on yourself. The better you feel, the it's like that. Your energy and what you attract into your life it's all about your vibration, and your vibration is affected by what you're thinking and how you're feeling. So if you're thinking and feeling stressed and worried and wanting and clinging, and I don't know what, I'm not saying that you're clinging actually, but if you're feeling confused, I don't really feel like clinging energy here, but if you're confused and there's a lot of emotions and a lot of thoughts that you can't sort out, and then I feel like your aura can be like a little bit dusty almost, or a little bit dull, so it's like, and it's pretty quickly here. It feels like if you just shift your focus, take a hot bath, with some candlelights, and then listen to some music that you really like, that makes you in a good mood, dance around naked in the living room, kiss your cat. That is what I do. So anyways, so go out in nature, talk to the trees, write in your journal, spend time with the friends that makes you laugh out loud. All these things, raises your vibration. It really feels like the rest that you're worrying about is going to solve. There's definitely something with the relationship here. I feel like that's going to solve. And some of you, there is somebody you need to let go of. Could even be some past ex lingering around in your energy that needs to you need to get rid of that to be able to really fully commit into this beautiful soulmate or twin flame that you have in your life, or that is meant to enter your life. So improve health. It's time to focus on yourself. Trust. Trust that all is as it should be. Wow, this is beautiful. It's peaceful, very peaceful. Look at this. She's holding the flame in her hand. You see that? The flame of light here. The fire. So the flame of light is within you. So somehow some fire is like all over the place. And could be like, once again, like a conflict going on with a person or a relationship, or just like unclarity and things are not going the way that you want. But once again, calm that down by focusing on yourself, by detaching. Also ask yourself, okay, why am I getting triggered? Why am I feeling these feelings? And if it's not about this person, if you do shadow work, you can ask yourself, when was the first time I started to feel this? If you feel rejected, if you don't feel confirmed, maybe, if you don't feel like this person is showing you love, or if you're feeling like this behavior or that behavior, ask yourself, what is this making me feel? What is this making me think? And when did I feel this the first time? It's not going to be with this person. Definitely not. This goes way back. It could be your mom or your dad made you feel like this. And there you have it. This is shadow work. There you have the emotional wound. If the emotional wound, if that didn't happen to you with your mom or your dad, or maybe in another relationship, you wouldn't react this way with this person. So this is kind of like, it shows that the emotional wounds and the unhealed things from the past is determining how your current relationship is kind of going. So it's very important that we don't mix things. We don't want to mix things like this, especially not when it is like a very important love that we have in our life, very important relationship that we have in our life. But of course, this is like also inevitable that it happens, because with our soulmates and our twin flames, we're also meant to go through this healing process. But the more awake and aware we are, and the more we're dealing with our own things, taking responsibility for our own emotions and feelings, instead of trying to make somebody else fix them for us, saying like, okay, if you only behave this, or if you only do this, then I don't have to feel like this. But that is actually not true, because it wouldn't get triggered in you if there wasn't something unhealed. But with that said, if you are in a toxic relationship, you should leave the person. We should never stay in something that is toxic. And a toxic relationship, for me, the definition is somebody that physically or emotionally abuses you, manipulates you, lies to you, and is not trustworthy, and is criticizing you, and is mean in some way or another, even being hot and cold, typical narcissist. One day is being very nice, and the other day is being very mean, making you all confused, playing on your emotional wounds. No, that is a whole different story. You know, if you're in a relationship like that, this doesn't apply at all. Take your stuff and run. I mean, yeah, that's my advice. Take your stuff and run, because toxic people will hurt you, you know, because they don't have the awareness to deal with themselves. So then it's our responsibility to take ourselves out of that situation and say, you know, and then we can attract, or we can bring in somebody that's actually on our level, you know, that we can communicate with, that is stable and secure, that is listening to us, that is trying to understand. And, you know, that is a healthy relationship. So what I feel here, there is definitely a healthy relationship that you have on your path. And the way to keep it healthy is to be able to separate what is your baggage from the past, what is this person's baggage from the past. Keep your energy, deal with your own things, let this person also deal with their things, you know, you don't let them project their baggage on you. There has to be a clear communication, of course, but the more you focus on yourself and you deal with this, I feel like this love is blossoming and blooming here. There is something with the two of you in your destiny. Yeah, so let's do some tarot cards. And we're going to see which deck we should use here. And yep, we have this one, and it's the Wheel of the Year Tarot. The Wheel of the Year Tarot, it makes me think of nature, cycles, you know, the Wheel of the Year, something with the cycles. You're going through cycles, and many in pile number 1, you really have some kind of divine counterpart in your life. But that aside, I really feel like you've been going through a lot of cycles, a lot of shifts, a lot of changes, a lot of purging, a lot of healing. So it's like you're very strong. Remember to rely on what you already know. So it kind of feels like pretty quickly, if you're ever confused, pretty quickly when you start doing the things that you know makes you feel good, you do your morning yoga, you drink your, I don't know, fennel or licorice mint tea, or, you know, golden milk turmeric tea, or whatever you drink. You go for that walk, you do your little bit of journaling, you meet that friend, you know, that you really know you can speak a little bit deeper with, maybe spiritual things with. You don't do those things, and you know, pretty quickly you're back into not being confused. So it kind of feels like you know what to do. Improving health here kind of feels like, with clearing and improving health here, kind of feels like you just need to shift your vibration a little bit, and pretty quickly things are not going to be so confusing anymore, because you already have been going through a lot of cycles. You already are on the right path. You already built a strong foundation for yourself. You're already following your destiny, which I feel is to fully shed skin and like kind of reappear into the world as a new you. Yeah, look at this. This tree feels like you know, almost looks like she's like pointing fingers here, like rock and roll. Like, yeah, I did it. You know, I went through this massive transformation. Yeah. So some of you, I don't know, I hear like a rock and roll transformation or something, and yeah. So let's keep it here. Okay, let's see some tarot cards here. 5 of Wands. Yeah, egos fighting, egos competing, egos clashing. Once again, fire sign, you know. So be sure not to go into the fire. When the fire is burning uncontrollably, there's nothing you can do but remove yourself and wait for it to calm down. Wait for your triggers time to calm down. You know, when your pain body is awakened, you wait for it to calm down. You know, if you don't know what the pain body is kind of like an energy within us that is like it's like unprocessed emotional pain. Every time we have ever reacted with some kind of painful reaction, you know, some kind of painful emotion, sadness, grief, anger, frustration, envy, all these things, there's a residue of that energy that gets stored in our physical body, energetic body, you know, but you know, it's our energetic body is in the physical body, so it gets stored there. So this is karma, and this is like you. So what your pain body consists of, all the unprocessed all the unprocessed emotional pain from every time you reacted with heavy emotions in this lifetime, but also in all the past lifetimes. So when you get triggered, it's not only, you know, what happens right now and what this person said right now or what situation you are in right now. No, this entity called the pain body, you know, with all the unprocessed pain comes up like a little demon. With all that pain, that's why sometimes, you know, one little thing can trigger like the biggest demon in us comes out. You know, this is your pain body. Very important to get to learn to get to know your pain body. Very, very important, because getting to know it, we can start to detach and we can start to face it with some kind of equanimity. And the more we detach when the pain body is active and actually starting to observe it instead of reacting out of unconscious past patterns, this is when we transform, this is when we transcend, this is when we heal. No healing can be done without that awareness and that equanimous observation. No healing will be done if you can't do that. That's the most important thing, actually, to be aware. So when the fire is burning here and something in your relationship, you need to detach yourself, you need to calm yourself down, you need to find your ground, and to not, you know, mess up. You don't want to mess up this beautiful relationship by your own emotional wounds and all things unhealed with you. Look at this, how beautiful. There is a beautiful passion here. There's a beautiful flame here. So look at this. And I really feel like this person adores you and loves you. Yeah, there's a true love here definitely going on. Or if, once again, if you haven't met this person, it's meant to come in here. When you master this self, you need to master yourself here. You need to learn how to calm yourself down. You need to heal. You don't need to do anything, of course, but this will help you to have this healthy, beautiful relationship with this person that you're destined to be with. To learn how to let go of your pain body and to heal that, so you don't bring the past into the new. Yeah. So 5 of Swords, yeah, there's a lot of things going on here. And I think you've been through a lot of emotional pain in your relationships growing up. 5 is also talking about positive change. There is a lot of positivity on your path. Many of you are far on this journey. Like I said lately in my readings, it's a journey. You know, I do a reading like this. You can be in the beginning of this journey, or you can be at the end of this journey. And, you know, you can still be in this toxic relationship that you need to let go. Or maybe you let go of the toxic relationship and you actually have attracted your twin flame or your divine soulmate, and you're in that journey. So however that resonates, wherever you are in this journey, you will come to a place where the foundation is very, very strong, where very quickly you can shift your energy when the pain body comes up, and you can calm yourself down, and the fire will not consume you anymore, because you have conquered that, and now it's in your hands. No emotion, no trigger will make you too shaky. Nothing can make you shaky again, you know? So yeah, but you needed to go through a lot of pain. You needed to go through a lot of lessons. I see really toxic people, maybe even abusive relationships here, maybe even abusive parents or something like that. But you really, with 5 of Wands and 5 of Swords, yeah, you went through a lot of difficult lessons. 3 of Cups, yeah, look at that rebirth here. 3 of Cups. For many of you, also went through like a lot of relationship with friends. Like you needed to learn who your true friends were. It's kind of like, it's beautiful, because I really see in your destiny, there's true love, but also true friendship. And maybe, you know, the best type of relationship is the best friend, you know, being together with your best friend. And I really feel like this is the type of relationship that is in your destiny. A best friend that is also your lover, that is also your partner, that is also your spiritual like warrior, you know, your spiritual warriors together. So yeah, very, very beautiful. And yeah, we had a last card here. 8 of Wands. So yeah, when you learn to harness kind of the fire, you know, instead of like being consumed by the fire, it feels like you can use this with 8 of Wands. It's like you have a lot of creative force, you know, you have a lot of energy. I think you're a high energy person. So you have a lot of energy. So if you put this energy into destructiveness, into destructive behaviors or relationships, or even depression or sadness or worry or hopelessness, you're going to feel these emotions like amplified because of your power. But when you have calmed this down and when you are in peace here, look at this. You are, look at this beautiful spiral also on your third eye, because we have the third eye here. Look how peaceful you are, how aligned you are with nature and everything. And once again, the fire in your hand. You have harnessed the power of fire, and now you are co-creating and using that fire to build a beautiful life for yourself. You can move mountains with the Eight of Wands here. You create a lot of positive movement in your life. Yeah, it's all in your hands. You are the one that will make it happen. You are the one that will make the success happen and come into your life. Okay, pile number 1. Yeah, this was a beautiful reading, and it was your reading. So if you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So you felt drawn to the cherry here. Let's see what we have. And we have live an extraordinary life. Wow. Yeah, cherry on the top. Okay, so you asked for a sign or message. Let's see what that is. And we started off with the cherry here. We're going to continue with a little chakra card. And we have embrace balance between earth and spirit. So this is the chakra balance card, where you have all the chakras aligned, working together here. So embrace balance between earth and spirit. Wow, okay. And this is how you will live an extraordinary life. So something is I'm already getting a message, but it's way too early. So let's do some more cards. We have nest with happiness. Increase of fortune and hope. Okay. Good omen of love, friends, and family. Wow, something is coming together here beautifully. Something is coming together beautifully here. It's going to give you a lot of happiness. It's going to increase your fortune and hope. So we also have Pisces. Intimacy, intuition, and compassion. Pile number 2, there's something massive spiritually going on with you. Somehow you are becoming aligned. You're becoming aligned with something. I can sense that you don't sense this maybe right now, but something is going on. So I kind of feels like something big is going on. I mean, these cards are so positive. Also, Pisces energy, is connected to the 12th house, which is a very, 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 very spiritual house, But it can be very hidden. There can be things going on behind the curtains or in the subconscious. So it feels like, and I felt that when I put the cards out, the first thing that I felt is that you're dealing with some kind of imbalance now. Because it says, embrace the balance between earth and spirit. Either you've been blocked on the top or you've been blocked on the bottom. So either your spiritual kind of gifts or your third eye and crown chakra and throat chakra has been blocked, or the lower chakras, maybe solar plexus, sacral chakra, root chakra. But there has been some kind of blockage, either between the way your life on earth looks like, your work, your finances, your relationships, or your connection with the divine. And something is going on here where I feel like they have, I feel like your guides have pushed you to the verge, saying kind of like you're in the kind of like, you're in kind of some kind of storm. And the reason why you are in the storm is because you are clearing out things in certain chakras. And for some of you, it's like it's like a little bit of chaos, because I saw these chakras and they said, yeah, it's this and this for this person, it's that and that for that person. So it's like different chakras for different of you, but there is some kind of chaos or some kind of storm, or something is like moving around in your energy or in your life, and it's there because of you are clearing out things to become aligned. So we have a good omen here of love, friends, and family. So yeah, something is definitely clearing up for you. It's happening in the subconscious, it's happening in your life, but it could be that you're a little bit confused and you really don't know why this is happening, but it's happening for you to unlock the door, to unlock your door here to your extraordinary life. Yeah, we need to do more cards, but I'm really getting like a very nice energy here. Look at this Jupiter. the most beautiful planet of them all. Yeah, the most, you know, the biggest planet, the most abundant and lucky planet of them all. So yeah, there's like a lot, you're going through like big, massive, expansive expansion. Yeah, you're going through like some kind of big growth. It could be, once again, that you're not feeling this because 12th house, you know, maybe you're dealing with karma, maybe you're dealing with difficulties and, you know, very depths of your karmic depths, or obstacles on your path, or very like shadowy work even, or things like that. But you are behind this, you are unlocking your extraordinary life. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. And you're expanding a lot. Your luck is definitely going to change. The reward from this is going to be massive for you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, very big rewards are coming. And we have surrender. Yeah, so your message here is to surrender to the process. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you are dying. The ego learns what's the hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. But yeah, you know, surrendering is dying, you know, because when we surrender, there's no room for the ego, because the ego is the one who is thinking and wanting to solve it, and like worrying and wanting to talk about it and just wanting to fix it. And of course, you know, it's very difficult to not do that, because when there is a challenge presented itself in our life, so in the times we need to take action, we need to take like certain action, we need to make decisions. So it becomes very hard, you know, because we want to make the right decision, or there's a lot of emotion and a lot of thoughts. But it's kind of like, you know, when we calm ourselves down, that is when we can take those sound decisions, and that is when we can kind of detach ourselves from the situation and see it, look at it from a more clear place, you know, more sound in our mind, more calm, and then we can take better decision for ourselves. But somehow for you, this feels just like a pile number 2, where you're going through some storm, or you're just going through some confusion. And so the surrender state is beautiful, you know. It's, you know, I think I read in the comment like this morning, somebody said, like, what does that even mean? You know, what does it even mean to let it go? Letting it go means like stopping to think about it, stopping to worry about it, and shifting kind of your focus on being just here and now in your life, you know, just doing the things here and now in your life. You know, there's no need to think in our everyday life. And I was thinking about this just the other day, that we spend so much time doing the same things. You know, we brush our teeth, we make our bed. Well, you know, when we go up, I always make my bed, and then we do things one way. You know, we do our morning routines, and then we do our evening routines. There's a lot of routines and a lot of doing the same things every day, repeating the same things every day. And I felt like there could be a lot of joy in just doing the simple things. Yeah, you know, brushing our teeth, preparing our breakfast, preparing our dinner, cleaning the house. If we are present, but what many of us does is like we're thinking about other things, and like worry. And this is not being in the surrender state. So kind of letting things go and just surrendering is like kind of just do the things that you're doing in your everyday life. It's like kind of some sense of peace and awareness and being in the now, and just like let things. Sometimes, you know, we're really bad in just letting things be and breathe and let things unfold. So for some of you, it's just like the best thing that you can do now is surrender. You're going through some kind of cycle or some kind of phase where there could be a lot of hidden subconscious things that are being pushed up to the surface, and they are coming out for you to release that energy from these chakras, so you can unlock once again your extraordinary life. Yeah, so I feel like what's good for you is kind of like to, yeah, you know, find joy in the little things, find gratitude and joy in the little things. Don't go chasing for something right now. Don't try to fix something right now, because right now it just feels, I don't know, it feels like just like patience But patience is a little bit boring, because patience means that you're waiting for something. So, but at the same time, don't wait, because if we're waiting for something, we're not in the surrender state. We're waiting. Waiting for something means that we're not happy where we are right now, because we're waiting for that thing to come. So for you, it's like spend time in nature, write in your journal, take a bath, look at watch pile 1, because this is really similar to pile 1. Yeah, you should also watch pile number 1, and then let it just unfold, because I feel like you don't have to worry. I feel whatever is going on in your life is a temporary situation. It is like residues of past energies or past problems, or the last things of some obstacle that is coming up again to make a little bit of a fuss and then leave your life. So the more you kind of just let it be, and the easier it's going to be for you, because you're going to get out of this phase of your life and you're going to shift your energy naturally. But it's going to be easier for you to do that if you just surrender, if you just let it be. And I don't know if it's like springtime, summertime. Something with spring and summer feels like it's important for you. It's going to shift with the spring coming, or with the summer coming, or with the winter ending, or with the fall coming. So I don't know which season you are in now, but kind of the end of this season where you live, it's going to kind of like end with that, and the new energy comes with next season starting in the country that you live in. So embrace balance between earth and spirit. Yeah, try to keep yourself as balanced as possible. Focus on your everyday routines, focus on your health, focus on just keeping yourself, floating, but also, feel gratitude of the little things, making yourself a nice dinner and spending time with some friend and things like that. Because the rest, I do not know what you're so worried about, but it's going to solve. Yeah, it's going to solve, and it kind of feels like it's going to solve by itself. The more you let it go, it's going to solve. Yeah, here it's like that. The more you stop trying to solve it, the more answers are coming to you and solutions are coming to you. It's kind of like this energy just dissolves by itself. Wilderness untamed. Wow, this is beautiful. So yeah, pile number 1 is definitely for you. But with wilderness here, I said it was like you were going through some kind of storm. Yeah, something is wild and free here, and I feel like it's your transformation. You cannot control it. You cannot control this big shift that you're going through. Maybe you're trying to make it easier, or you're trying to make it this way, or you're trying to make it go that way, or you're trying to make it stop. And I want to say that's not possible, because your soul declared before a couple of lifetimes ago, a long time ago even, I hear your soul has declared that you want to transform, that you want to heal, that you want to let go of certain things. So you have declared this on a very high level. So it kind of feels like you as a person, and I hear like you as a little person here on earth, and I feel like there is like, yes, I understand. I can really feel like for some of you it's very difficult actually. There are a lot of challenges and a lot of things like that, and I feel for you. I feel compassion for you, because I know it's not easy, but I really feel like there's not so much that you can do to stop it. But what you can do is that you can ride with the waves, instead of getting drowned, because we get drowned when we are resisting the changes, when we are resisting the feelings, when we are resisting the thoughts, and we're just saying, no, I don't want this, I don't want it, but it's here. If it's here, it's here. It doesn't matter if you say that you don't want it. If it's raining, I can't go out and say I don't want it to rain. It's raining. Like, I just have to, if I accept it and I put up an umbrella, I can even enjoy it. So yeah, kind of like shifting your mindset from this is really bad to like, okay, this is happening. Yeah, I might not like it, but I can try to surrender to it and try to like focus on taking care of myself. So maybe it's like really, I don't know, financial challenge. You can try to, you try to do your best to get out of it, of course, but you don't lose yourself completely to the situation, because that is just going to make you completely unbalanced. And it's going to be the process of you becoming balanced is just going to take longer. So there's certain things going on here in your life. There's a lot of things going on in pile number 2, but it could definitely like financially challenges, career challenges, relationship challenges, something with home challenges, something with family and relationship challenges. So pile 2, I really feel for you, because I feel like sometimes it's a little bit too much, and also because you can't really stop it. But all these challenges comes up for you to work through one chakra at a time here, to balance these things out, so you can tame, you can't tame the wilderness, but it kind of feels like setting yourself free. Your soul cannot be tamed, you, and all these worries and all these difficulties has kind of put your soul in a cage, because there is unhealed things connected to finances, family, relationships, home, security, safety, all these things, and somehow making you live your life. There's a lot of, I feel like some of you are really dealing with like kind of depression or hopelessness, even kind of maybe some mental illness or anxiety, maybe even physical problems. Maybe this even created physical problems. And I really think like the potential for you to, because there's so much positivity here, the potential for you have the highest potential to really, really ascend, to really reach like very high spiritual heights, because you have so much to win from healing, you have so much power to take back. And with Jupiter here, you can really expand and rise above this. The more you surrender to what is going on, the more you kind of accept it without saying, this shouldn't be happening, and why is this happening to me? Falling into victimhood, falling into hating life, hating God, hating everything, I'm not saying that you do that, but sometimes it can feel like, why is this just one thing after another, maybe not one area of your life is lucky, or, something here is like, so I always say like this is a journey. Like I've been saying this lately in my readings, it's a journey. So you could be like in the beginning of this journey when you just have like a lot of problems, in all these areas. Or you can be in the middle of the journey when you're already started to deal with like certain things. You balanced out your fear of being without money and your financial situation, so you don't have that problem anymore. So that chakra is balanced now. But there's something with your relationship. So there's a lot of going on with your heart chakra and your parents and your love relationship. But when that is healed, then that's going to be balanced as well. So what you really need to know with Cherry and Live an Extraordinary Life is that there is, in your soul's plan, this is not happening to you. All these difficulties are not happening to you for life to punish you. It is because your soul made a very high declaration, a very strong soul contract. And I feel like this cannot be cut or changed in any way, because this is what your soul wants. This is the true calling. You wanted to heal, and you wanted to get rid of a lot of things, and you choose to deal with a lot of things this lifetime to free you. And you have a lot of spiritual power, you have a lot of wisdom, you have a lot of knowledge, and you have a lot of strength. Because if you didn't have strength, your soul would never put you through this. You and your soul is the same. You wouldn't have chosen this if you didn't have the strength. So there is a lot of strength here in you, but there's also a lot of help on your path. So be sure to keep your eyes open on spiritual teachers, techniques, yoga, meditation, whatever you feel drawn to, and start practice that, because there's a lot of healing here. There's a lot of shifts and a lot of changes here, but there's also an extraordinary life waiting for you. So every time you have healed some blockage and open up one chakra, abundance is going to come in there. So when you have dealt with kind of your fear for and not being able to support yourself financially, or not finding a good career, or this or that, the opposite is going to happen to you. If you heal your heart chakra or sacral chakra, problems with relationships and trusting and emotions and feeling safe in a relationship, feeling loved, you're going to attract the love of your life, So this is kind of like how it works here. And the best way here is to surrender. Really, you don't need to do anything, but I think the biggest advice for you here is to go spiritual all in. I mean, there's so many meditations. I really can recommend Vipassana meditation. I always recommend Eckhart Tolle's teachings. But there's so much out there. And because you had many spiritual lives, this is not the first time you deal with this this lifetime. You've been dealing with these problems a lot of lifetimes. And this is also why your soul is very eager. It's like, okay, you already came a bit on the path, but let's continue now. It's in your purpose to become fully healed. So for you, yes, the spiritual path is for you. And the more you are practicing and the more you're turning to the spiritual practices, meditating, yoga, learning about how these things works, what is the mind, what is the emotions, how do I detach myself, how am I equanimous with all these things. You should really watch pile number 1, because I'm not going to go through all the pain body thing once again. So yeah, but the more you learn about these things, the more you can rise above it, and the more you can start to heal yourself. And there's a beautiful life awaiting you. Wilderness, you are this untamed soul. You are the Jupiter energy. Your soul is like, it's like your whole body is trying to crack up to say, like, free me. I want, like, you're yearning for freedom, and I want to hug you. I feel like some of you you're really trapped in the prison of your own karma and your own. I don't want to say anything. There's no blame, there's no guilt, there's no punishment here. It's just cause and reaction, This has just been your path. You've dealt with a lot of heavy things in your path, and now it's time to release yourself from those heavy things and heal them. It's just a journey we all did that, we're all doing it. Also, I've been here, in the beginning of this journey. I recognize myself a lot here. I'm kind of more at the end of this journey. So for some of you, if you're at the end of this journey, this is just a confirmation saying, just keep going. You just one other thing that has come up on your path. Just keep going. You're on the right path here. Pisces, you're freeing yourself a lot. You're taking back spiritual gifts. Jupiter, you're expanding. Your soul expanding so much. You're freeing your wild soul here. And beautiful with the bird here flying up. Yeah, freedom is for you. Woo! So yeah, I got really like, woo. Yeah, so let's see here. What else we got? New beginnings. So yeah, there's a cemetery here. So yeah, part of you is dying. So another part can take birth. And we have take action. Wow, this is what's very clear, like I said. It's very interesting that we have surrender and then take action, which is kind of like talking against each other. But it's about taking the right action. Deciding to surrender is also an action. Every time you're worrying, you're like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to worry. I'm going to make a nice, I'm going to focus on cutting my cucumbers here for my morning sandwich. So it's like kind of like taking action, but taking the right action. And instead of kind of like calling your friend and like, talking, same thing, same worries. And instead of doing that, or watching 1 million tarot readings, tarot readings are nice. I mean, I'm a tarot reader, so can give you a nice confirmation, but there is also, watching readings and actually taking action. So instead of watching 1,000 tarot readings or 5, maybe you watch 2 or 3 or something like that. And then you take certain action and certain decisions. You start to meditate. You start to read like some kind of spiritual self-help book. Maybe even going to a psychologist if that is necessary for you to deal with certain things. Maybe even going to a doctor if you have some physical illness. You deal with all these things and you are trying to take care of yourself, but you use different tools. You use different tools. But something about the old tools, don't use the old tools if you know that is not helping. So you learn which tools help. What is helping you the best? Does it help you to call a friend and just like kind of, sometimes it's really helpful actually, I love talking to my twin flame or a friend, especially if there's somebody that can hold space. Don't call that friend that will say, that's a really bad person, and somebody that's more depressed than you or have more problems than you, because probably they won't give you a good advice, So it's kind of like learning what is the best for you, what tools works and what tools don't work. Because there could be, with Pisces here, very, very subconsciously way of self-sabotaging for yourself at times. And it could be that sometimes you are doing things that you know is not good for you. And so be aware of those self-sabotaging actions that you make. And don't judge yourself for those. Don't feel guilt over those. Just be aware of it and try to shift. Try to stop doing that and start implementing I don't know how to say that. Start to bring in more positive tools. And if you don't have tools, then look for it. I mean, there's so many also tarot readings like this. It gives you so much advice, you know. So actually read the books or go to the retreats that is, people are, what is it called? The advice, listen to advice that you're getting and work yourself through all these things. Because there is powerful new beginnings for you. There is powerful, very powerful, beautiful things for you. What do I have here? Enlightenment. Wow. Let Goddess light fill you. Wow, this is beautiful. And she has a flame in her hand. So yeah, pile number 1 is, I would say, is also definitely for you, especially if you are further on this journey. So if you're in the beginning of this journey, maybe this reading is more for you. But if you have already worked through all these things, you know, then I would definitely say pile 1 is for you as well. But enlightenment, I said that you have a very high potential. Some of you even have the potential to reach enlightenment in this lifetime, because 2 things. The suffering is really like you have like a lot of obstacles, and there's no fuel as having suffering. You know, if you suffer, then you are more eager to get rid of it, you know, because nobody wants to suffer. So it kind of becomes a motivation for spiritual practice. That's one thing. But then the second thing is that it's so highly written in your plan. Your soul plan is this, the spiritual life, the spiritual awakening, the healing, and going through difficult karma. It's all written in your plan. So it's very strongly, you have a really strong declaration to really free yourself. So it's like these 2 energies are very strong here. So the potential is super high for you to reach very, very, very high states of enlightenment and freedom, and completely here. You can completely heal, but it is in your hands. It's in your hands, even if you have like a lot of help, a lot of help, because of your soul's contract and your soul's journey. But it's certain decisions, of course, it's in our hands, because we have to do it. You know, we have to do it. So let's do some tarot cards. Okay, let's see which deck we should use for you. And we have, this here, we have Classic Tarot. Okay, I see it even. Oh yeah, I don't know if this is Classic Tarot, I can't remember, but yeah, I think it is. Let's just go for it. So let's see here, cards are coming up pretty quickly. And going to do this one, and we're going to do that one. Let's start with these, or actually, you know, we can put one more card here. So we're just gonna push everything a little bit, and we're going to see. We have King of Swords. Wow. Very high potential for you. I mean, you can really heal. Pile number 2, if you really bring out your strength, if you really bring out your strength and your motivation, and you rise above your own path, you're like your own, like this, a little bit of self-sabotaging things that you do. If you really like, and it can be very hard, it can be very tricky to find those things because it's a little bit hidden. But if you can rise above that, there could be big changes. I mean, massive changes in your life. Look at this 10 of Cups in reverse. Wow, that's so interesting. Domestic conflict. I have a little cheat sheet here. But disconnection and disharmony. But 10 of Cups also feels like there is a tendency maybe to believe or not believe that good things can happen for you, or maybe believe that could be very subconscious belief that you're not worthy, or some kind of disconnection with your own strength, with your own soul, with your own higher self. But as soon as you find that clear connection with your higher self, with your spiritual side, I feel like you're an unstoppable force. you can become an unstoppable force, the one that will heal themselves and free themselves completely. You are a person that can shift and change your life from complete misery. Yeah, I really mean it. From really like being born like in a lot of darkness or a lot of karma, a lot of difficulties, physical illness, anxiety, like really like from darkness really go to like the lightest of the light. I mean, the potential is massive for you. Massive potential. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the last card here is Seven of Wands. For you, it's a lot about like getting out of your own way. Yeah, I almost felt like I was like scared of saying that. Some of you are really holding on to some kind of victim mentality. I felt scared of saying that too, but I did it anyways. So yeah, victim mentality is not helping you at all. Yes, maybe you are a trauma survivor, or maybe you really went through really difficult and bad things, but it's not going to help you to... You need to rise above that. You need to find the strength to rise above that and find tools to help you heal. Find tools in what helps you heal. And if you don't find it, you need to try even harder to find it. There is many tools, you know. There are many tools. And I know here on my channel also, because I went through so much trauma and I went through all these things, I attract people like me. You know, either you're in the beginning of this journey or you have found the tools and you are healing and you're doing things. So you can also connect with people in the comment section. But yeah, Seven of Wands, 10 of Cups really makes me feel like some of you are really not believing in yourself and in your own capacity, or you're not believing in life. And the reason why you don't believe is because you're carrying the cross. So you're kind of carrying the... I don't even know what I'm saying, but I say you're carrying the cross in the wrong way, you know, somehow. We all have our cross to carry. I mean, we all have difficulties in our life. I mean, that is the truth. You know, every person, every human being has some kind of difficulties. And of course, there's a difference of the intensity or the burden. But it's like, carry your cross with strength and determination, but also with some kind of sense of being very grounded here with the Knight of Pentacles. Because as soon as you shift your focus and you come into that mode where you are connected and where you are very strong, I really feel like you can move mountains. You can overcome anything. You are the one that could heal yourself from cancer or from some illness. You are the one who could do it. I really mean it with King of Swords. When you are tapped into that energy, you can really do whatever you set your mind to. Don't get in your own way. Yeah, don't let yourself get in your own way. Recognize the person in you. It's like there's two of you. One part of you is awake and strong and aware and connected. And the other part of you is like, there's a lot of negative thoughts, negative self-talk, a lot of self-sabotaging behaviors almost. And non-motivation maybe, and kind of like going in the wrong direction, and then knowing that you're going in the wrong direction but doing it anyways. So yeah, two of you. So it's kind of like the awake and strong you need to tap in more in that energy and guide the other you out of that, or kind of like take control of that other you. So this is the surrender and the action, like these two together. Surrender the part of you, like surrender the worry and those kind of behaviors and the victim kind of mentality maybe a little bit. And take action from this place of awareness and strength. We want to do I just want to do like 2 or 3 more cards here. We have the Hanged Man. Wow, yeah. So yeah, Hanged Man can talk about enlightenment once again. High potential. I mean, you can heal. You just have to, and look, it's uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable to shift you completely around, you know? So I'm not saying it's going to be comfortable or easy, but you can do it. If you set your mind to it, you can do it. It's in your life's plan to do this. Death. Wow, look at this. So death ended beneath the cemetery here. New beginning in cemetery. There is massive transformation in your life. I mean, spiritual awakening. Yeah, this could be like, you could write a book about this. How I became enlightened. And 6 of Cups here as well. You're dealing with a lot of things from the past. Yeah, there's a lot of things happened in your childhood. There's a lot of karma, childhood wounds, karma with your parents and things like that. Yeah, a lot of those things that you're dealing with. And yeah, I'm sorry certain things happen for you. But learn to, I'm a little bit like harsh now, and I'm sorry if I come off that way, but it's kind of learning how to carry the cross. I'm not saying that it's easy, but it's the only way out. It's the only way out. Yeah. Need to be strong for yourself. So we have the moon and we have 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, the moon and 10 of Pentacles. There's so much hidden things going on here. There's a whole journey for you to unfold everything. But with the 10 of Pentacles, you're the one who's meant to break the generational karma. Maybe you're the only one sane in your whole family, actually. Yeah, you're the only sane one. Maybe you don't think that because you're dealing with a lot of things. But believe me, you have powers and you have strength. And you can do whatever you set your mind to. But there's going to be working through all these things, and yes, there's going to be setbacks and there's going to be blockages, but working them through one by one, you are going to free yourself. Every time you heal something, there's going to be something beautiful coming into your life. Very beautiful. With 10 of Pentacles, you're building a new foundation for yourself, strong foundation. You're changing your generational energy for generations to come. The change is with you here. You're a very powerful person. You have a lot of things to deal with, but you're a very powerful person. Let's do one last card here. 4 of Swords. Peace. Peace is meant for you. There's peace in your plan. You will find your peace if you just play your cards right. If you just play your cards right, spiritual life, just go all in. Yeah, this is for you. Healing and all these things, it's for you. This is the only path for you to get out of this, actually. I feel like this is because it's so strongly. And if you don't finish it this lifetime, you will come back another lifetime to do that. Yeah. But if you just, as soon as you start taking steps, you will take massive steps. Other people, they go, maybe they do things like they take 2 steps, you take 3 massive steps. So every time you do something that is for your spiritual healing, I really feel like you're taking big steps, very big steps, because of your power. Yeah. So just tap into that. Set yourself free. Bringing the abundance that you deserve, the extraordinary life that is for you. I really feel like you deserve it. Yeah, you really, 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 really deserve it. So pile number 2, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. And you felt drawn to pink. Let's see what we have here behind the tape. And we have Let Love In. Also have a number 4 here. Okay, Let Love In. So you asked for a sign or message. Let's see what it is. And we have third eye chakra with intuition. Intuition is the little tug that pulls you towards your light. The little tug that pulls you towards your light. Okay. We also have carrot with personal growth. You may find the love of your life, okay? And everything in life is going according to plan. But isn't that interesting? You may find the love of your life, and then we have Let Love In here. So yeah, very interesting. Okay, let's see what else we got here. And we're just gonna put this here. We have Scorpio, intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. Wow. Something is something. Yeah, you're letting go of something to let love in. And if this is not a person, for some of you it is. Yes, the love of your life. To be able to let the love of your life in, to be able to experience true love with another person, you are purging something here with intensity, maybe. But it doesn't have to be another person. It can just be personal growth. But because love is also, you know, our natural state of being is love. So let love in can just be returning to that natural state of love. Could also be. But this is just the beginning here. We have no idea how this is going to go. Pluto. That's very interesting because Scorpio and Pluto belongs to each other and they belong in the 8th house, the house of transformation. So Pluto in Scorpio. That's very interesting. And actually today when I'm recording this, Pluto is shifting signs into Aquarius. So yeah, transformation is going on here. You are transforming a lot here. And I feel like it's very interesting because I had like a little bit of the same transformation energy. Actually, no, it was not the same energy. Pile 3, 2, yeah. This is like more, there's some kind of, there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of peace and love in your energy here. Even if we have Scorpio and Pluto. Yeah, because Scorpio belongs in Pluto. Meaning that it's balanced. It's a very balanced and nice energy here actually. Let's do more cards. Let's just see how this develops. Companionship, come on. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Look at these 2 elephants and companionship. So yeah, if you want to watch another reading, definitely pile number 1. Yeah, pile 1 is for you. I don't think pile 2 is for you, but I would say pile 1 is for you. So companionship, let love in. Cave with initiation. Wow, I want to tell you, pile number 3, whatever you are doing, you're going to get big rewards. I mean massive big rewards. There's going to be love coming into your life and abundance coming into your life. The carrots here, you don't even, you know, carrot is usually said, you know, the carrot is kind of the motivation. You have 3 big carrots here. And I think carrots are a little bit difficult to grow. I think, you know. And yeah, but here you have 3 very big carrots and you're very proud of them. Look at how you're showing them off. You're like, yeah, look at my carrots. So yeah, there is like, you're going to be, you only need to follow your intuition. Intuition is pulling you towards your light. Yeah, your intuition is talking very clearly to you. The feeling that you have is true. And there is Scorpio and Pluto here. You know, there is a transformation going on, and you can't deny it. But it seems to be very aligned. You're not lost in any way. You're not on a sidetrack, and you just keep doing what you've been doing. Because cave in initiation here, another 4, 4, 4. Angels are with you. Because there's a divine love here, and you are so overseen. You are so overseen. The angels loves this relationship. This is a companionship or a love that is celebrated by the divine. Yeah, I feel something like that. You are celebrated by the divine. And keep hearing like returning to your natural state of love. And that will also let love in. You know, it goes hand in hand. With cave and initiation here, something is going on with you. Something big is going on with you here where you are maybe being called somewhere to a retreat, to the jungle, being called into hermit stage, being called to do some meditation. If you are doing that, you're going to find there's going to be keys and activations or something going on here. Initiations. Look how free you look. Look how happy you look here. This is not a dark, cold cave. You know, this is beautiful. Yeah, this is like a beautiful sacred place here. So let's do some more cards here. I really like this. I really like pile 3. Yeah. Usually pile 3 is the pile where you have been working a lot with yourself. You're starting to reap like what you sow. You're starting to really experience really good things in your life. Yeah. We also have share your gifts. Wow. The more you give, the more you receive, I hear. yeah, the more you give, the more you will receive. Some of you, it's like kind of like you return to that state of love. And this is where also you're unlocking your spiritual gifts, or just your gifts, you know. It could be a gift to be able to cook really good food, you know, soul food. And people are eating your food and they're like, ooh, I feel like my whole body is becoming warm. Or so you can share your gift in so many ways. And yeah, so the more you give, the more you receive. It's time for you to give more, not in the sense of like give like that, but just like serve, or just be more, be you more. Do the things that you like. That is your gifts. Doing the things that you like is your gifts, and what is your passion, and other people will enjoy that too. It's time to be out in the world in your authentic skin with your natural gifts and talents, and show them, expose them. Yeah, expose them maybe. We have a no here. That's interesting. And we have strength. Know your strength. And we have a number 33 here. So, Let's leave that a little bit, and let's do tarot cards, and let's see if it clears up a little bit. There's something with the no that you're scared of. Because when I turned that around and I saw the no, it's like something in my stomach just went like, oh no. Yeah, I became scared. I was like, no, why is there a no there? I don't want to know. I want a yes, yes, yes. So yeah, something that you're scared of. But you know, look at this beautiful no here. It's a very interesting card actually, because there's angels coming down. So look at this, from Shambhala. Yeah, I don't know why this looks like Shambhala or something. So yeah, this golden temple here, they're flying down here. They're announcing something here. And this doesn't feel like a no. Like a no in a bad sense. This feels like something else here. Feels like something else. Initiation. Something is opening up for you. Something that you thought was closed for you is opening up for you with the cave and initiation and share your gifts. So yeah, the no is a roadblock here. The angels are opening up this blockage. Yeah, you're moving. You're going to move through a blockage, and maybe that's why you have Scorpio and Pluto here to help you. Maybe that's the transformation you're doing here. And it demands, know thy strength, know your strength. It's demanding some strength from you. So be strong. Be strong and face your fears. Be strong and face this blockage here with a no. Because this is not a no, a real no. This is an illusionary no. Which sounds strange because the card is kind of like I said, there's a no here, but it looks like you're getting good news. They're coming here and everybody's telling you, clearing the path for you. So keep yourself strong, keep yourself grounded. Don't be scared that anything has gone wrong. And just keep working through this. There's a very balanced purge here. Intensity, exposing, purging, renewing. You are going through some shift here. Personal growth. Yeah. You are going through some personal growth. So let's do a tarot deck, and we're going to use this one. And we have Edgar Allen Poe tarot. Pretty funny because this deck has been showing up like a lot lately, and maybe not the deck I would choose. Yeah, but I think we're going to do, because I was thinking of the Light Seers tarot, so I think we're going to do both of these decks. Actually, I think Edgar Allen Poe tarot fits you. I just felt like somehow this is going to fit you perfectly. So let's see what we have here. Let's do 3 cards from each deck here. So we have 3 from Poe tarot, and let's also do, oops, did I just make a mess? Let's also take 3 cards here from, 1, no, 2, 3, oh no. Yeah, it was a lot of cards, but we have time, so. And we want to go a little bit deeper as well. So let's see here. Let's start with your 3. I'm making a little bit of a mess here. Let's start with the 3 Poe tarot readings here. 9 of Swords. What's giving? You're holding your hand on your heart here. You see that? So yeah, maybe there is some kind of relationship, companionship issue going on. Or maybe you're purging something with your heart. Yeah, there could be something going on with your heart. Could be fears coming up. and worries. Look at you, you're all sweaty, waking up here in the middle of the night. And you're like, woo, what's going on? So yeah, this is the blockage. This is the no here, which I think is a symbol of a blockage here. And it seems to be something going on with your heart chakra, you know, with let love in, returning to the state of love. Yeah. So heart chakra blockage transformation here is going on. It feels like King of Cups. Is it my chair? Yeah, I made a very weird sound here. King of Cups. Yeah, wow. So you're going to go through big shift when it comes to your heart chakra. Play your cards right, kind of, which is just kind of like keep yourself strong. Pile 3, you know, you have your spiritual tools. You know what to do. Just keep doing. Follow your intuition. You have a very, very strong intuition. And I think very spiritual people here in pile number 3. You are not a newbie in any way. You've been doing this probably for a long time, so you know what to do. Keep doing that. King of Cups, you know, is the spiritual teacher, the enlightened teacher. So with that said, once again, you're going to return to the state of love. You're going to return to your state of love. And also King of Cups, you know, it's the last card in the suits of the cups. So yeah, it's the highest state of love that you can return to. 9 of Pentacles. You have no reason to worry. You have no reason to worry. Yes, there could even be like there's heart palpitations or something going on with your heart. Of course, you should go to doctor. So yeah, if there's something going on with your heart, you know, you go to doctor and you check that out. So you're sure that's not nothing. Even, you know, if there's things going on with your heart transformationally, energies and things, it also affects our physical heart, you know. So be sure that you know that you're fine. But yeah, 9 of Pentacles, you're going to get what you wanted. And you're going to be very satisfied. You're going to be free. Look how this 9 of Pentacles came after the no here. So this is not a no. This is an illusionary no. There's a wall. There's a blockage. This is the obstacle. What is in the way is the way. So this is your way. This thing that is in the way is your way. This thing that is making you stressed and worry is the way. For you to return to the state of love. For you to find, you may find the love of your life. But the love of your life is also yourself, you know. So it's like kind of returning to the state of being in union with yourself. But yeah, because we have companionship here as well. And if you feel drawn to pile number 1, once again, definitely should watch that one. Because it goes so good together with it, and many of you have some kind of divine love that's meant to be in your life. So let's see what we have here. 3 of Cups. Okay, we have Knight of Wands, and oh yeah, I took the wrong one. 2 of Cups. I always take them in order, but anyways, 2 of Cups. I'm gonna put it here, and we have 4 of Cups. So yeah, Do you guys see those 2 cards? No, I don't think so. Let's just, yeah, how are we going to do it? Yeah, I'm going to put it here. So 3 of Cups, Knight of Wands, and 4 of Cups. What's this last card? Ace of Swords. Wow. Look at that. 2 of Cups and Ace of Swords. You're about to unlock something here. Look at this with the initiation. So once again, if some of you are feeling called to go somewhere, do something, this is going to be very good for you. Either or, I think there is like there's breakthrough here with Ace of Swords. You're unlocking something. You go from, look at this, so much worry and so much pain, and a big no that made me scared. I was like, oh no, not a no, I don't want to know. So you go from that to the King of Cups, and you know, being completely healed and completely returned to the state of love. Yeah, keep getting that, returning to the state of love, letting love in, coming into union with yourself. And 2 of Cups, there is somebody here. Look at this, blending energies. 2 of Cups is coming to union and blending energies. I don't know if you hear let me just move my butt a little bit. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, my chair was making like a lot of sound. So yeah, coming into union, this is what it's all about for you. And I would say, yes, it's intense because you have Scorpio and how you have Pluto here, but you're completely on track. There's nothing wrong here. This is how it looks like. This is how it looks like, you know, purging and healing. This is how it looks like. Knight of Wands, 3 of Cups, and 4 of Cups. This is making me like a little bit confused. There's like a side thing going on here, maybe. With maybe a friend Three of Cups, Knight of Wands, Four of Cups. Yeah, there could be something going on with a friend here. Let's do some more cards. I think we're even going to take one more deck. And yeah, I see this deck. So let's just do 3 cards. Three of Cups, Knight of Wands. Because somehow it feels like that is going on a little bit outside you. Queen of Wands. Okay, we have Queen of Wands. One thing with Four of Cups and Nine of Pentacles here is you're going to get what you wanted and what you've been waiting for. We have Eight of Pentacles, what you worked hard for, and we have Eight of Swords. Yeah, look at that blockage there. And the last card here is also Page of Pentacles. Wow, so things are really going to move for you. And it's, you know what it feels like with the cave here? I put the cave upside down. No, I didn't. It was the reflection. That's funny. So yeah, cave. So maybe you've been a little bit in a hermit mode because somehow it feels like you have detached. Maybe with the Three of Cups, Knight of Wands, and Four of Cups, with detached from some friends, or that is an advice for you to detach a little bit from people around you, because maybe you're picking up energies from people around you as well. With the Knight of Wands here, it feels like there's a little bit of a party. Yeah, there's a party and you're not invited, or there is a party and that you shouldn't go to, or there is a party that is coming. So somehow you haven't been kind of, maybe not so much, maybe you haven't had so much fun lately. Yeah, maybe you haven't had so much fun, and you've been left outside because you've been in the cave, or you've been in hermit mode, or it's an advice to not go to that party now, wait until this is done and then you can go to the party. But the party seems fun, I want to go to the party. Or there is a party coming up here. Three of Cups, Knight of Wands, just feels like there's a celebration or a party coming up. And so if you missed out on something, if you feel like you're missing out on something with Four of Cups here, you're going to catch up on that. There's going to be fun things coming into your life again. So don't worry about that if you're missing out on things, or if you kind of like lost touch with certain friends for a while because you were going through some kind of purge, because all that is going to solve for you. Yeah, all that, the fun and parties coming into your life, and socializing and being with people. So what did we have here? Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and Page of Pentacles. Once again, it feels like you're going through this healing, hermit, meditative, transformational breakthrough. So yeah, there's a lot going on. We have Eight of Pentacles here. You're working hard on that to free yourself from Eight of Swords, free yourself from the blockage. With the Page of Pentacles, look at it, somebody's knocking on your door here. So there's going to be things moving for you, and in a very, the energies here is very grounded. It's very grounded and it's very calm. It's not stressful, it's not chaotic. So just, if you just keep yourself like kind of calm, if you just follow your intuition, and nothing can go wrong. I mean, nothing can go wrong. If you feel like you're missing out on life, or something has come to a pause or a hold, that will pick up speed again. You will come back and you will feel better than ever. So you don't have to worry about that. You're shifting and transforming a lot. Queen of Wands here. You're going to come back and do all the things that you couldn't do. I don't know. Does that make sense for somebody? Because something came, made pause. Maybe you got sick or something like that. But don't worry, the party is still there. You're still going to be invited to certain things. You're still going to have fun. You haven't lost your friends or something like that, or there's going to be new people coming into your life. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this was your reading. Pile number 3. This was your reading, and once again, I would recommend you to watch pile number 1 because that was a beautiful reading as well. So pile 3, this was your reading. If you like my reading, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.